What's up, man? We live with it, man. Sunday night recap, man. What's up? How y'all doing? You hear me? Y'all good?
I'm good.
You, Jordan, yo, Mike.
You're on mute again, bro.
It was a pretty good day, man, in the football world, man.
Yeah.
Good day.
I wish Green Bay would have lost, but I guess we all have dreams.
Yeah, me too. Nope, you mute. Nope. We'll get it together though. Can't rush greatness, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
We'll get it together.
Jordan's talking to himself right now.
Yeah, so no, our teams had a that is it a shortage?
Yeah, it sounds like a shortage on his end.
I'll
Tell
figure
him
it
to
out.
pull the plug. There you go.
I did. I'll figure it out later. I'm trying to get fancy.
It's all good.
Trying
Oh,
to
yeah,
trying to tune my kids out because I can't hear them screaming and everything while we're doing this. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, now I guess I got to deal with it.
yeah, it happens, man. What was some of the highlights of the day for y'all, man?
There are a few. I mean, I don't like the fact Green Bay won. That was definitely a downer. The Vikings, I thought were going to take the game, but I seriously thought they were going to take the game. I did. They were doing so well.
I don't know.
That stupid touchdown, I thought, sealed the game. From defense.
Yeah, but Jared Goff, his last 3 games, the dude doesn't throw an incompletion at all, and he just marched them right down the field, and they couldn't do anything. I actually thought Detroit was going to run away with the game. I didn't think Minnesota was going to climb back in it, but
yeah, I seen the score. I'm like, yeah.
But I would rather lose by 1 point with a $10 million quarterback than lose by how much, Owen? Did the Cowboys lose by paying that much? I'm not rubbing it. That's $60 million a year.
It'd be 31, I'm pretty sure. 31 points.
But he's making what, $60 million a year?
Yep.
I mean, Darnold's making 10, and but
you gotta figure though. Jerry Jones is a moron. The guy is brain dead. He doesn't like change at all. He'll keep Dak Prescott until Dak's well in his 40s.
I think one thing I learned today, I think Washington is the best team in that division.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
We'll see how long Jaden Daniels is out because he got hurt.
Well, he was back in his street clothes. He's right back in the game. He wasn't in the game; he was on the sideline, but he was walking and stuff.
Oh, okay. So I guess if it was
they got that, he got that big game next week. He better.
And Mariota did pretty well too.
Hold on.
Yeah, he came in and did real good though.
Yeah.
It was what 40-0 at one point.
Yeah, they finally scored a touchdown. I think
but
that's allowed to do it.
Yeah, that's that coach too, man. Like I've been saying though, he should.
I think the Bears get a second round this year though from Carolina.
Oh yeah, they still owe us a second round.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Second round.
Oh yeah, that's the trade of the. That's robbery. That's a robbery right there.
Hey, you think if there's bottom of the barrel again, they could trade you, a first round pick for, this and that and everything else.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure they'll trade it away for something stupid. That's Carolina for you.
Yeah, he been showing.
You know who would be in this position would be the Vikings because they wanted to hire Ryan Poles before the Bears got him.
Yeah.
And Poles met with the owner, and Poles wanted to, trade everybody away, break it down to the studs. And the Vikings owners are like, no, we'd like this competitive rebuild.
Yeah.
Which is, it's so far it seems to be working.
The Bears are doing pretty decent. I'm surprised. And the Vikings
Yeah.
are doing really well, too. Now, the Chiefs, I wish they'd
It was
lose.
like we talked about last week. We'll see how Caleb Williams does when he actually plays a halfway decent defense. Because, the Jags, they're not really anything to.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Texans.
they're bottom of the barrel, too.
The Texans was their defense was You see what he did that game.
They did play. Have they played the Lions yet?
No, they ain't played no division.
They probably won't play them till the playoffs sometime.
No, we play the Lions coming up.
Next week?
Not coming up, but like week. I don't know, but I know that's when all the division games.
Yeah, it'd be like
it's like probably week 12 or something. Yeah,
because the Lions always play on Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah, because we ain't play it. We don't have a division game for a minute, and once we do, it's like back to back.
That's right, isn't it? Like your last 6 out of 8 weeks are all division games.
Yes, something like that.
I thought it was like your last 4.
Let me see. I can pull it.
Well, they got to play 6 of them.
Yeah, you're right. I thought you were just talking about the Bears.
Well, yeah, the Bears, they don't play a division game till like week 12 or something like that.
Yeah.
And they have 6 of them. There's touchdown Jets. It's like Brees Hall.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. Uh-oh, we lost him.
He'll swing back in here.
I made a trade this week, Owen, for I texted you that, right? I got traded away HN, and today it worked out for me pretty well. I got 22 points from Jalen Hurts.
I have a decent amount, but again, my quarterback don't play till tomorrow night, so.
Well, the guy that I played, I could have sat my quarterback, and I still would have won by over 100 points. That's how much I'm winning by right now.
Yeah. What are you for the season right now?
What's that?
What are you for the season right now?
I will be 6-1 in the league that I actually care about, and that's the dynasty where I keep 2 players. And then the other league, I should be 4-3. I think I'll win this week.
I'm 6-1 right now. Well, going to be after today. He's pretty low right now.
I'm extremely happy with Amari Cooper getting traded to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Because I kept him. I actually picked him up off waivers, and I kept him hoping that something would happen. And then when so now I have Jefferson, Lamb, and now Amari Cooper.
And they'll utilize them in Buffalo versus the Browns.
Well, and then with
he scored a touchdown today.
And Deshaun Watson tore his Achilles.
Yeah, did you watch a video where it slowly you could see his leg? It looked like something snapped inside of his leg. They showed the video and replaying real slow. Yeah, Watson. When he went to step back, you could see that big pop in the back.
It was a non-contact. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, that guy, he wasn't playing good anyway, so I'd just I'd take my $240 million guaranteed and run.
And he's out for the rest of the season. He probably won't play the same next year.
He out. That's a torn Achilles.
Yep, he's out until next year.
Kirk Cousins and old man Rodgers came back to start the year, so he might as well. He might too.
Yeah.
And you got old Joe Flacco still.
Yeah, he's still rocking it.
Yeah.
I actually wanted the Vikings to sign him in the offseason, but he was considering retirement. Put Joe Flacco in there instead of Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Look,
mean, old Sammy
Anthony,
Darnold.
Anthony Richardson's back too, so Flacco's
Yeah.
on the sideline.
That guy's garbage.
Yeah,
Anthony
they are not very good.
He is
I had them. I had the Dolphins winning, man. I don't know what I was thinking.
Well, they lost Huntley, didn't they? But Tua should be back this week.
Yeah, I don't even know who was. I think the other quarterback was hurt too.
It was Tim Boyle was their emergency quarterback.
Man. Yeah,
That
let's
guy's
go with
garbage.
16-10.
Yeah, Tim Boyle's is garbage. He hasn't done anything yet
Saquon though.
for the team.
Saquon went back though and had how y'all think the Giants on the field after today's game?
I think that Shaquan Barkley he feels a lot better after today. He said that he had no hate in his heart. He has nothing but love for the team, but he has the animosity there. He's pretty mad about what they did to him. He felt pretty good about beating them. He said there's no hate in his heart, but you could tell.
They didn't want to pay him, but
yeah. Well, I bet they wish they would have now.
Yeah, but I don't know. They're a team that has more needs than a running back.
Well, look at Daniel Jones. The guy's an issue. He's a sack machine.
And it's weird because the last 3 or 4 weeks he's actually looked halfway decent when they've won some games.
Yeah, then when he plays his division, he sucks.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
What did you watch today?
I called a couple. I was listening to him when I was taking a call back though. I had the little Reds. What is it? It's Red Zone, right? Something like the End Zone, some shit. When they show multiple games.
All the Red Zone.
Yeah. So I caught a couple of that when I was, waiting on the ride and stuff at Domino's. Caught the end of the Packers game and stuff.
Yeah, that game was crazy.
Yeah. And I was just watching the Chiefs and the 49ers.
I'm glad Niners lost, but at the same time, I wish the Chiefs would have lost.
Yeah, the Niners looking, man, I don't know.
Definitely compared to last year.
They looking bad.
The Niners have hit their peak.
Yeah.
You kind of have that 4 to 5 year window, and they've hit that.
Well, you have CMC as well. He's out, so he's not really helping the backfield. And Mason couldn't hardly get anywhere.
Yeah, he hit or miss here and there. 1 week he alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fumble.
Who plays Monday night?
It's the Ravens and Alexa. Who plays football Monday night? The Ravens and Buccaneers.
That's right. That is right. What?
Oh, and Reddick is no longer holding out. He's back in the game. You hear that, D'Lo?
My kids are killing each other. Go. Go. Go get your jammies on. Go. What happened to D-Lo?
Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't see you, but I can hear you.
Fucking touching. My bad. I mean, touching. What are you touching? God, man.
Who the Cowboys got next week, Owen?
Alexa, who do the Cowboys play next week? 49ers. So that's another loss for the Cowboys.
That'd be interesting.
I'll be surprised if they win. I doubt it, though. And by then, they might have CMC back.
Hold on.
Yeah, D'Lo and I were talking last week that the Cowboys just need to trade Parsons and any other young asset they have that they can get something for and just rebuild from the ground up.
Yep. I agree with that 100%. I bet they can get a couple first rounders out of Parsons.
But that would have been, that would have meant not extending Dak.
Well, they shouldn't have gave him 240 million for 4 years for doing nothing. He hasn't done nothing the last 7 years.
No, he's just Kirk Cousins. He's
Dumb.
chasing that bag. That's all he's doing.
I mean, they want a quarterback. He wants to go all the way or whatever, go all in. But yet he pays Dak 4 years worth of salary cap.
Yeah,
That's 60 million. That's 60 million a year that goes towards our salary cap.
that's stupid.
I know.
It makes me wonder.
He's only won one. He's only won one playoff game.
I think that's all Kirk won his entire time in Minnesota. One. And he took them for how many millions of dollars?
Yeah.
But
iPhone keep kicking me out the dang. Yeah, my bad.
so who do you got? The weekly top 10, according to D'Lo. Who are the top 10 power rankings going into week 8?
Kansas City, the Lions are second. The Vikings are my top 3. Those are our top 3 in the NFL right now.
Hold on. All right, I got Kansas City. Kansas City. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go Kansas City Commanders.
Yeah, the
Lions,
Commanders
Vikings.
would be my number 4.
Vikings. What is the Ravens 4-2?
Tonight, Jets and Insights are provided by Nationwide. What insight this is? Steelers honoring the 50th anniversary.
I go to Ravens.
Alumni weekend here
Then
at
Texans.
A lot of us grew up watching these guys set the standard that Mike Tomlin talks about a half century later. The alumni weekend.
Packers, I guess.
Almost no one has a leg to steal. I mean, a lot of guys are growing up and going, "Oh, that's Highland." Joe Green went up there and went down and down. Oh, my goodness. Like Thomas told us, we walk on paved road because of the standards and the expectations Pittsburgh set by those guys back here tonight. They're going to press through to this behind Austin. That was a little RPO action, and it was a 10-0. Well, Najee Harris thought he was getting the ball and may have sort of knocked it off base there for Russell Wilson. They're just uncorked it, and so far, Russell is one. I mean, let's face it,
Yeah, this is going to be a boring game.
Yeah, it's going to be a low scoring one.
I got a top 10 whenever you want to hear it, and then we can.
Yeah. Go ahead. I got one more.
So starting at number 10, I got the Packers. I don't trust Jordan Love. He threw, I think, 3 interceptions today. Their defense is all right. They're number 10. Number 9, I have the Seahawks. I think they're going to win that division.
Hold on, Jordan. Hold on. But you got to remember, him and Mahomes are tied for most interceptions in the NFL right now.
Who?
Love and Mahomes are tied for the most interceptions in the NFL.
Are they really?
Yeah, 8 apiece.
I know Mahomes isn't doing anything. Well, that's why I have the Packers at 10. I don't trust Jordan Love, but I
don't either.
They seem to get it together, when they need. Okay, he threw 2 interceptions today.
8 total for the season.
Yep. The Seahawks will be number 9. Number 8 is the Bucks. I think they're sneaky good. They're going to win that division. Number 7, I have the Texans. I didn't exactly, that's 2 out of 4 games C.J. Stroud has not done anything.
I think he only threw 80 yards the whole game, didn't he?
He was 10 of 21 for 86 yards today.
Okay.
They ran the ball good, but they couldn't throw the ball to save their life. So I don't know if it was, but then,
Yeah.
So I don't know. And then number 6, I have the Chargers. I think they're a sneaky team in the AFC. I don't know. Chargers being that high, I don't know. Maybe they should be lower, but I think that they're a sneaky team.
And they have a hard ball for a coach.
Yep. And I think if they can stay healthy, the running game, Herbert, really, I was looking at Herbert's stats. He's not even anywhere close to 1,000 yards passing. So, but they're running the ball. Commanders are number 5. They've been my shock of the year. I think that with Dan,
they're doing really well.
Their defense seems to be getting better and better every week. So
And they still got them big boys up. Now Allen out for the year. Jonathan Allen.
Hey, he is, isn't he?
Yeah.
So, number
he got
4,
one of them bicep tears or something. Go ahead, my bad.
Number 4, I got the Ravens. I think they're going to win. I was talking to D'Lo last week. I think they're going to be the team that wins the AFC and goes to the Super Bowl. Actually, you know what? I'm missing a team.
Well,
I just got to thinking of the AFC. I'm completely missing a team. So really, everything would slide down. The Commanders would go to 6, so the Packers wouldn't even be in the top 10. I completely missed the Bills.
Yeah, the Bills are actually Josh Allen is doing pretty terrible.
Yeah, but they'll get it together. So really, I mean, everything would slide down. Commanders would be 6. The Bills would be 5. Can't believe I missed the Bills on that. They're my team, and they're my team out of the AFC. Oh, we lost D'Lo again. I haven't even finished my top 10.
There he is.
His phone hates him.
Y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was just telling Owen right when you got kicked off, I completely missed the Bills.
Oh. Me too. Yikes.
Yeah, so pretty much everything in my top 10 from the Commanders down, so the Bills would be number 5. But I have a horrible echo on my end.
You got, hold on.
I think I fixed it.
Where's that dang camera? Oh, and what's yours? Go on.
All right. Let's see.
All right, let me finish this real quick. Chiefs number
All right,
3, Vikings number 2, Lions number 1.
My bad. I thought you was.
You
No,
don't got the KC in there at all?
They're 3. KC's number 3. Yes.
Oh, run it down again. Run it straight through.
All right, so Packers are off the list. So Seahawks are 10, Bucks are 9, Texans are 8, Chargers are 7, Commanders are 6, Bills are 5, Ravens 4, 2, Lions 1. But I don't know. Kansas City keeps finding ways to win, but Mahomes is garbage this year. Travis Kelce's not doing anything. Their defense is all right.
No, he did terrible during the game.
Yeah, Mahomes keeps
no. He can't even give me 50 yards. It's crazy.
Really, the best tight end in all of football this year is Brock Bowers from Las Vegas.
Man, that's one of my Madden. That's my Madden tight end right there.
Yeah, Jagger was playing Madden the other day, and he was doing like a franchise, and he was the Chiefs. And I went through and traded a bunch of players, and Travis Kelce was the first one I traded because you can get, a fortune for him on Madden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really think, unless a NFC team with the Commanders, if they keep doing what they're doing, I could see them making a run in the playoffs.
Yeah. They got, and then they got Cliff Kingsbury too.
Yep. That's offensive coordinator.
Yep.
I think if the Ravens and the Chiefs, if they played, next week, I think the Ravens would win that game hands down.
If Lamar would actually move his feet. I mean, he's good on the ground. Don't get me wrong. He's good on the ground. But there's sometimes he's not good on his feet.
Wow.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Are you going to go D-Lo, or you want to shoot it out? You want me to?
Yeah, go ahead. Y'all hear me, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. My top 10. I'm actually going to pick Green Bay in top 10. I'm going to put them as number 10. Only because they always find a way to win no matter what. They're like the younger sister of the Kansas City Chiefs. They always find a way to win.
Good
Number
offense. Sometimes.
I would make that number 9. I'm gonna go with the Steelers because they're a good team, and I'm gonna go with the Justin Fields Steelers. And then I'll go to the Chargers. Denver. I'm going to put Denver in there for number 6.
Get your butt in the camera.
And
Who's
Eagles.
numbers? I have Green Bay, Steelers, and Chargers. Who 7 would be 7's Denver?
No, 6 is Denver.
Who's 7?
Would be Chargers. That's 10, 9, 8. Hold on, I missed one. Yeah, so hold on. Yeah, I missed one. I'm gonna put if Caleb Williams does really well, I think I can put him number 7 for the Bears. He's young, he's still learning, but he's getting better. And number 6 would be Denver. Number 5, I'm going to go with Philadelphia. I think that Kurtz really got it going on, even though he's terrible sometimes. But he knows how to win. Number 4, Minnesota. Number 3, I'm going to put Washington. Number 2, the Lions, and number 1, KC.
You really think Denver is number 6?
Have you seen the way they played? Did you watch them Thursday?
Yeah, Bo Nix is garbage.
Bro,
garbage.
Did you not see them play? Let's go back to the score.
No, they got the defense. I don't know. So I have Philly, the Steelers, and the Bears are my honorable mention, and then the Packers are my honorable mention, that are on my bubble to get into the top. I don't even have Denver anywhere near my top 15.
Yeah, but I mean, their defense is what makes them.
It is, and maybe that's part of me having hatred for Sean Payton because of the whole Bountygate scandal.
Yeah.
And my dislike, and my very much dislike for Bo Nix. I do not like him.
I can't stand Patrick Mahomes, but I'm still gonna give him the credit he deserves, though. I still got to give him that credit.
Yeah, but I just need to see more out of Philly, the Bears, the Steelers. I just need to see more. That's my.
That's what I thought when the season started. It's like, hey, I got to see more out of the Bears. But Caleb improved.
They've been improving over the weeks, though. It's been looking good.
And maybe 20 years from now, they'll win a Super Bowl.
20 years? Nah, man. I waited long enough for the Cubs, man. All right, I'm ready, man. I got Kansas City number 1, Lions number 2. I got the Vikings number 3, Washington number 4, Ravens number 5, Bills number 6, Texans number 7, 8 Packers, 9 Bears, 10 Bucks. Got the Packers, they've been doing all right. They had them look, them little games when them receivers just,
Well, I guess I forgot.
Look real good.
Yeah, I guess I forgot about Baker Mayfield. He's doing pretty good too.
Yeah, Baker.
If Minnesota could have signed him, I absolutely love Baker. I've loved him since he came out of college.
Yeah,
the Browns
I went I went with Kansas City number one. You know, they still the remaining, undefeated team. Lions and
Yeah,
the
they're
Vikings.
at,
It's both 5-1 right now, so they like neck and neck still. You see how the game played out today, which in my
oh yeah,
opinion, that's the game of the day.
it was a pretty strong game on both ends.
Washington and the Ravens 4-5. I picked Washington at 4 over the Ravens. It could have been flipped,
Yeah,
but I like how Washington came out this year with a rookie quarterback, and
that's like
and that's like
in mine, I have the Ravens above the Commanders just because the Ravens beat the Commanders last week.
yeah, true that.
But touchdown game, it wasn't a blowout. So I mean, they could, if they played next week, the Commanders
And
might be out on
and
top.
then another reason why at 4 because when they quarterback went out today, how Marcus Mariota came in and the team it didn't even
Didn't miss a beat.
if
it
you
didn't
didn't
even.
watch that game and just looked at the what I'm saying the score, you would think so.
Yeah, I didn't even bother him.
Bills number 6. He really ain't had nobody to throw to over the last couple years, so they've been surprisingly good. Texans, they lost today.
Yeah, I was
Texans,
pretty mad about
Packers,
that game.
Bears, Bucks. I had to throw my Bears in there, man. I like the direction they going. This offense, never seen people get that wide open. It looked good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see it in Kansas City. You'll see it in Minnesota, sometimes in Dallas. You hear me, Owen? Sometime in Dallas. You know what
Sometimes.
I'm saying? But that was supposed to happen years ago when we had Matt Nagy and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just good to actually see that. And the rookie quarterback and how he improved since that first week. Week after week he improving. So
Yeah, he's doing better. I have to admit, he's doing a lot better.
yeah, man. So but yeah, that's my little
But
D-Lo top
you got D
10.
Moore, you got all the good wide receivers as well. You got D Moore and all them.
Yeah, and it's like week by week, you know what I'm saying? It'll be Rome, like it was Rome one week, then it was
Yeah.
DJ, then it was, you know what I'm saying? It's clicking. Nicole Komet starting to, yeah, man, the NFC North got a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they like I said, it's 19-6 right now. The record is 19-6. And yeah.
Yeah, it's looking good, man.
Yep.
This was y'all division a couple of years ago, you know what I'm saying? When
Yep.
all four was
And now
playoff
it's split.
race. In the beginning of the season, with the Bears, like it's some of the same stuff. Like I give Shane Waldron his credit, but it was some of the same stuff they was running the beginning of the year. It's just it wasn't no running game, and it's impossible to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Without a running game, you got him throwing like 50 some times. What game 3?
This is the game of punts.
Hold on just a minute.
Yes.
What do you think about that? What do you think about that new coach, Jeff Ulbrich or whatever?
I don't really know nothing about him.
I don't either. He's going to come in there.
So
I guess he was the defensive coordinator.
I mean, yeah, he probably, he know what Salah ain't that the old coach name?
Yeah, Salah.
Yeah, he know what he was up. How he liked to run. So
All right, I got a weekly pick 'em for the primetime games this next week, Thursday, Sunday, and Monday night. So Thursday we have Vikings-Rams. Vikings at the Rams.
Vikings are going to take that.
I agree.
I got Vikings 37, Rams
10.
Yeah, 10 to 14. They might get 13 something. Yeah.
And then we got what is that? Cowboys at the Niners
Oh
Sunday
man.
night.
As a Cowboys fan, I got to be realistic and say the Niners.
But
Because
man, not these Niners. If the
I don't
Cowboys can
know, but
beat,
look at these Cowboys though. I mean, they're just as bad.
man.
Well, the
What's going?
The Cowboys are coming off a bye.
Yeah, that's true. But again,
And the Niners just got pretty bloodied up by the Chiefs. So the Niners are going to be looking to rebound, and the Cowboys are going to be looking. The Cowboys need a win to stay in the division
He
hunt. The
gone.
Commanders, with the Commanders winning, they're going to need a win.
What's up with Parsons, Mike?
I think it's a knee injury.
Y'all might as well let us get him for 2 future picks, man.
Let me call Jerry.
Hit up Jerry, bro. Tell him I got a trade offer for him.
If the Giants are wanting to fire sale, Dexter Lawrence, Sexy Dexy would look really good in purple, clogging up that middle.
We gonna get into that, man. We gonna get into that. Hello.
He's gonna look good. No,
I think get into that.
Sunday night, I think it could go either way. I'm gonna say it's a field goal game, 20-17. I mean, if I had to, I don't. I'm gonna say the Cowboys. The Cowboys.
Oh, that's Niners.
Yep, that's the prime time Sunday night game. I'm gonna say Cowboys just because. Well,
I think it's gonna be a blowout 49ers.
No.
Oh no, the Cowboys aren't gonna lose that bad.
I think it's gonna be Cowboys about like 10 or something.
I think
it's gonna be 2 scores.
I think 3-point game, 20-17. I could see it swing either way. But I'm gonna take the Cowboys.
49ers broken, bro. They done.
They got Ward. They don't have Ward anymore. They have Boza, and they have Freddie Ward, don't they? Freddie Ward's one of the best defensive linemen on there.
Yeah. But shit, you see what Patrick Mahomes was doing to him today?
Yeah, but their O-line's a lot better than Dallas O-line.
So they're saying that Brandon
O-line better than Dallas O-line. The Chiefs?
Kansas City, yeah.
No, that's
100%.
We can debate
100%.
that. We can
100%.
debate that.
Dallas has pretty much lost everybody but Zach Martin.
Yeah, their O-line's in rebuild right now.
Everybody's gone but Zach Martin. Smith went to the Jets, and
they probably right. They probably got their right side still good.
The right side.
The guard and the tackle.
Yeah, they're good, but the whole left side's new, I think.
Yeah. They have the only defensive people they have is Diggs and who's the other one on the other side? But Diggs is their main guy on defense now.
And the other guy, the other one that filled in for Diggs, Bland, he tore his ACL, so he's not even in now.
Mm.
But Bland is Diggs and Bland are the two guys that are powerhouses on defense, besides Parsons.
There's a touchdown for the Jets.
Yeah, I need it to be Adams or Wilson. Throw it. Come on, man.
Oh, they're challenging something, so I might not stand. Monday
he was down.
Game. So here's another thing to think about for the Niners-Cowboys game. Brandon Ayuk possibly has a torn ACL.
Whoa.
And then we don't know if Christian McCaffrey's coming back.
And Debo went out today.
Yeah, Debo went out too today.
Yeah, man, I got Cowboys.
I'm still going Cowboys.
Stuck with your pick. It's locked in.
I'm still going with the Cowboys by 3, even if CMC's back.
All right, I'll go with the Cowboys this time around.
No.
Because
your pick locked in. You got that written down.
Technically, I didn't have it wrote down yet, so his pick wasn't officially locked in.
I got it written down.
Oh, okay.
Hey, throw that away.
All right, Monday night we have Giants at the Steelers. That's going to be a real fun game.
Steelers.
I don't know.
I got.
You think the Giants will beat the Steelers?
We got the Russell Wilson Steelers. We got the Justin Fields Steelers.
If they go back to Fields, then I got the Steelers. But if Russ start, I'm going Giants.
I think the Steelers, no matter who is their quarterback, their defense will win them this game.
Yeah.
So I'm going. All three of us go with the Steelers, right?
Yeah.
I got Giants.
Oh, you got the
Because-
Giants.
What the fuck you guys
Make it end.
What you got the Giants for?
I don't know. I don't see the.
You got Daniel Jones he get a game.
You know how
every
many times
couple
you sacked
weeks.
today? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hit
7,
me
8.
out though.
Right.
He
Give me an
have
account.
one of them games. I don't know. The Steelers defense gonna kill him, but I'll roll with that. I got the Giants, man.
So there's only one game it's unanimous on, and we're probably all going to lose on it. The Rams are going to beat the Vikings Thursday night.
I don't see
Actually-
the Rams beat the Vikings.
They lost today too, didn't they?
What, did Aaron Donald come back or something?
No.
Yeah, right?
No. Oh no, the Rams beat the Raiders. Okay.
Well, the Raiders don't have much of a powerhouse behind them.
Well, I mean, if Matthew Stafford can only throw for 154 yards and 1 interception against the not very good Raiders defense,
Yeah, he can't do
I
that
think
against
the Vikings defense is going to show him a little something.
Yeah, he done blowout. Vikings redeem themselves.
Which I was fine, if we could split, because I think TJ Hawkinson should be back for the Rams game. They were going to bring him out. They were going to bring him out today, but I think they decided against it. So I think he will be back Thursday. So you put TJ Hawkinson in this lineup. And that's just going to be one more weapon for
Yeah, he's really good.
Darnold.
And you guys had Aaron Jones there today. He was out.
Yeah,
for a couple plays.
that guy for, they say, once you hit, you almost age 30 season, you start to fall off a cliff, but that guy's kind of proving people wrong.
Yeah, I thought he was done for the game.
And there's not really, that's going to be a good one next week for you, D'Lo.
Mm-hmm.
Bears and Commanders.
Yep.
Bears
Battle
at,
with the number 1 and 2 pick if he play.
Bears at the
you're-
Commanders.
Yeah.
Bears at the Commanders. That is going to be
Bears 14, about 14. Now, if Daniels play, maybe 10, 3 to 10.
And it's like almost even right now on the matchup predictor. Like they match up really well with each other.
And that's Dan Quinn's Commanders.
Yeah.
Not the other dudes. That's Dan Quinn's Commanders.
It don't matter. This Shane Waldron offense, not Luke Gesky. We cooking, man. Y'all, we.
I'm going to do a little bit of research on the Commanders' defense. I want to see how well they've improved since last year. I'm willing to bet they've improved pretty.
Their defense was okay last year too, though.
They've got
the DC as a head coach is definitely a positive thing.
You think so, Jordan? No, we was talking about this. What's your opinion on that?
Dan Quinn being a head coach is definitely a good thing because that helps defense win games, not offense.
Yep. Dan Quinn,
Dan Quinn being head coach is a good thing.
And he's pretty much given, the entire offensive control to Cliff Kingsbury. So he can kind of focus on.
Yeah, but can you remember the year that Cliff went like 10-0 with the Cardinals?
Did he ever have a
Remember
good year like he had a good year like that?
He had a good year
went
when they first got Hopkins.
Yeah,
That's when they went like 8-0, right?
I think it was like 10-0. Then they started losing after that.
That's right.
Yeah, they was hot.
Yeah, I think Quinn is kind of, what they got going on in Washington is kind of what they got going on in Minnesota.
Yeah.
You're just letting, Kevin O'Connell is just handling the offense, and then you have Brian Flores.
Same in Chicago. Don't leave me out.
I don't even know who your coordinators are.
It's Shane Waldron, man. Come on, man. You gonna see when we play the.
We don't play you till a while. By then,
Caleb will be in top form.
Let's see. The first time we play you is the week before Thanksgiving, so the 24th.
Hey, Jordan.
What's up?
Hey, you can have your defensive coordinator back.
No.
That was the head coach, wasn't it?
He was.
No, we have our defensive coordinator. Well,
it was good with him. What you talking about? That was around the what's that quarterback name?
The Vikings were terrible with him.
No, if his last couple years, yes, but back in like was it 15, 16, and 17 where
they were good back then, yeah.
But the thing with Mike Zimmer is you have to have all the right pieces that he wants.
Yeah, he can't build something from nothing.
No, so I mean it takes a while, but
and that's why our defense sucks.
Him going to doubt. I mean, you're so salary cap strapped, you can't really sign anybody. Yep. You signed Eric Kendricks on the defense, and that's it.
Oh, we signed our long snapper too. Don't forget our long snapper. That was going all in.
Man,
hey, the Vikings re-signed theirs too, but
we got Torrey Taylor, man. Ain't that his name? The punter from Iowa.
I was upset about that because I really like Torrey Taylor, but just because he's Australian, not because he played for Iowa. I don't really.
You don't mess with Iowa.
I'm more of an Iowa basketball fan. I follow the Hawkeyes, but I'm not a diehard.
Our kicker is one of the best in the league.
Who? Cody Parkey?
No.
The dude that looked like a 10-year-old?
Aubrey.
Yeah, Brandon Aubrey. Yeah, he used to be a soccer player.
That's him that was going around viral, wasn't it? They thought,
and kicking that 60-yarder?
No,
yeah, did you see?
They saying he looked like a kid.
Did you see at the end of the Vikings game today, there was that penalty, but Kevin O'Connell was going to send out Will Reichard for a 70-yard field goal.
What you think? He got leg like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a soccer player too.
This was a home game too, right? So
yeah. So I mean, it was inside, but 70 yards that would set a new NFL record. But he's got a leg. He hasn't missed it all this year, field goal or PAT. But he's a rookie. I know the last rookie kicker we had that was halfway decent. But
there goes the old Russell Wilson.
Who was that last kicker y'all had?
Man, this game just
talking about that kicker and that punter y'all traded for that one time or not?
Yeah, that Blair Walsh. He had when he was a rookie for the Vikings. He had a stellar rookie season.
He missed a big kick, didn't he?
After he missed that kick against the Seahawks, he shanked it. It was like a 27-yarder. Just shanked it.
I remember that.
It is what it is. We could have a double doink like Chicago did too.
Oh, here we go.
No, I was just saying we've all had some clunkers.
What a butt fumble.
We could have had a couple seasons ago 1-15 too.
Yeah, we could have, you know what I'm saying, hike the ball and butt fumble, but
I wish Dallas would go like 1-15 so we could have a first round pick or a first pick.
All right, so as y'all know, man, the trade deadline is approaching, man. Is y'all teams buyers or sellers?
We are buyers. We're bringing Sexy Dexy to Minnesota.
Who?
Hopefully my team's a seller and sells Dak.
Oh, okay.
Sexy Dexy, Dexter Lawrence. No, really, if you watch the Vikings-Lions game today, that's what the Vikings are missing. They don't have a true nose tackle. If they had a true nose tackle, a guy to clog up the middle, and make their defense even better. But I'm going to say Minnesota's a buyer. I mean, they've already made one trade for, Cam Akers, his backup running back.
Yeah, I heard y'all didn't want to give us like a 5th round pick for Herbert, man.
I would have done that in a heartbeat, but we only have 3 picks for next year.
Yeah, I'm pretty glad that trade didn't happen because we already got Montgomery coming back, stomping on our head for 2 games.
Oh, yeah, you all need to get Montgomery back, huh?
No, we don't need him and Herbert in the same division running us, every time they play Bears, 4 touchdowns each.
Khalil Herbert, he's pretty young, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't know why he not being I don't know, man, but
you guys got Swift
and Roshan Johnson. He more like a blocker, you know what I'm saying? And Herbert can't really. I guess that's why. Like in Shane Waldron's scheme is the running back is more of a, I guess the RB2. It's more of a blocking back.
What about the Cowboys, Owen? Are they going to buy, sell, do nothing?
Jerry.
I see nothing. They don't have the funds to do anything. And they don't have anybody to trade. Everybody's injured. I mean, they can trade Parsons right now, but they won't get much out of him.
They should.
Y'all could. We got to call them.
Oh, I'm going to call them.
I got. You can have
the
Panthers second round pick.
He said that he was all in at the end of last year. He's like, we're going all in. He hasn't done anything.
Yeah, hit his offer though. I got the Panthers second round pick. Maybe a 3rd or 4th, and next. I give you next year first.
I think it'll take more than that.
Less or more?
It's going to take more.
It's going to take more. It's going to take it like Khalil Mack.
I mean, if Dallas was going to part ways with Parsons, I'm going to say they wouldn't answer the phone unless Chicago was willing to give them 2 firsts. And that's the starting point.
But listen, hit me out. The Panthers second round pick is gonna be like a first.
Yeah, that is true because
you know what I'm saying. So I'll counter that. Like I'll give you the Panthers and the Bears second round pick. So you got 2 second round picks for this year.
Oh,
maybe a 4th, and then he worth next year first. Forget it. We going all in. F them picks. You accepting that, Owen? Put your Jerry hat on.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I know. This is not for you. No, I know why you don't like it. I know why you don't like that trade.
No, but it would all come down to salary cap space because they'd have to give him an extension.
I mean, yeah, now we're talking. You can get Nate Davis.
They traded away Roquan Smith because they didn't want to give him that extension. So, do they
I'm pretty sure he's coming out. He's on his 5th year option, ain't he?
Yeah, he's either this year or next year would be his 5th year. I think it's
next year.
But,
we got the money. I mean, that ain't Caleb on a rookie deal, We got it.
Well, this is the time
This is the time to go all in, bro. It's either that or
give us Zach Martin. Last year in the new shit.
Give us Zach Martin again.
He didn't do nothing.
I'd take Zach Martin in a heartbeat.
Give us Zach Martin, bro.
No, he ain't leaving Dallas. I don't care which direction.
How y'all gonna pay him? He a free agent.
No, they just
come to Chicago one way or another.
No, they just re-signed him. I think
they just redid his contract.
Come on.
Well, I can look. I was actually
he's gonna retire a Cowboy.
So here,
that trade working on Madden for less. So me, the Bears gonna be. I think they're gonna be in the middle of both. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be trying to get rid of that bad Nate Davis contract, trade him for a 2028 seventh round pick. 2037 round pick if we could. You know what I'm saying? Just get him out of here. And we got to do something. We can get some value for Herbert, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Something.
Really
We can
good.
get something for Herbert. So I don't just him just on the bench, healthy scratch. No, we need to trade him for something. Even that's a package
Oh.
to get like another, you know what I'm saying, offensive lineman or something.
So Zach Martin is an unrestricted free agent after this year.
Yeah, he
Okay.
is.
I thought they redid his contract.
They did. I think they redid something, and
They
it could have been.
redid it.
They might have just modified it.
Yeah, and
Then
it
they
could have
gave
been just
CD
like
that
a
money.
void year, give him more money up front.
Yeah, he gone, bro. He'll be a bear next year. Bear down. Bear downs in the chat, man.
You think they're going to want to sign a 34-year-old guard?
Yep. He's still good. He's still a top 5 guard, right?
He is.
We gotta protect Caleb,
He's still top of the league.
We know what Minnesota gonna be on. Blitz, 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 blitz. You know what I'm saying? We know what they, Brian Flores, we know what he about. I seen him personally, bro. I hurt my man Fields. I was at that game, man.
Here's a, the Browns with Nick Chubb. He's a free agent after this year.
I think they resign him.
He's going to be 29, so he's getting up there. Injury history.
I think they'll resign him now for like a 2-year contract, 2 or 3-year contract.
Yeah, franchise him.
If you have a team that comes calling that's in the chase, say next week Aaron Jones goes down for the Vikings for the season.
I don't like it.
I don't think they'll be able to afford Chubb.
I'm asking for 3 first-rounders.
Yep.
For a 29-year-old running back. Okay.
I'm asking for first-rounders till 2030.
Yeah, I need.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers just threw an interception. But a team. Oh, let's say Derrick Henry. If Derrick Henry tears his ACL, no, they wouldn't do that because it's in division. You know what I'm saying, though? You have Nick Chubb. If they could get a 3rd-round pick for him, he's going to be a free agent. If someone would give a 3rd-round pick for a 29-year-old injury-prone running back.
And they may give him a year contract to trade him off when they pay him that year contract.
Okay. Go look on the counter.
I think they can. I think they'll demand like a 2nd or something, though. A third is good, though, but that's like if they like, okay, forget it. Like, we just gonna move forward. You know what I'm saying? We moving away. If they have no plans on re-signing him, then yeah, 3rd. But if they like, if he is in their future, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, we need a 2nd.
And I only bring that up just because Watson went down today.
Yeah, they definitely is sellers though. So that's your pick for the other team that's selling. That's gonna be sellers or buyers or sellers.
Teams that are gonna be selling.
Either or.
The Panthers.
Another team.
I guarantee Panthers do something.
Well, I don't think the Panthers, outside of a couple of their wide receivers that Kansas City might want, they don't really have anybody. I could see Adam Thielen getting traded.
Where's Bryce Young?
He's with the Panthers.
I bet they trade him.
No, they're going to get him another year.
You think so?
Yeah.
The problem with Bryce Young was, he has no one around him. Kind of look.
Well, that's back when he had DJ Moore and all them there.
He didn't have them.
I thought he did.
DJ Moore was part of the trade that sent DJ Moore to Chicago. when Chicago traded their pick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, I mean,
That package was
really
they
the only
swapped first picks, and it was DJ Moore
Yeah, that's right.
next year's first, which
and
was
really the only
Caleb.
guy that Bryce Young had was Adam Thielen his first year.
But they got the dude from the Steelers, that
Yep,
Johnson, that other
yeah.
Deontay.
Deontay Johnson.
Yeah, but that was at like the trade deadline. So I mean, the first several weeks they only had Thielen.
Yeah. No. That wasn't even a trade deadline. That was the offseason trade.
Oh,
that was
it?
like right when they got rid of Pickens and stuff, or before.
Bexley, your tablet's in bed.
He went to Philly, right? Kenny?
Who?
Pickens.
Pickett? Yeah, he's in Philly.
Who?
Yeah, I mean, so I think the Panthers, they're not going to really have anybody to trade.
Unless they trade Thielen.
Cleveland. Yep, outside of Thielen, but like you got a team like Cleveland. I've already seen Zadarius Smith has been in the rumors, especially for the Lions. For the Lions, since they lost.
What's that guard named Teller? Wyatt Teller.
Yep, they have Teller.
Yeah, he could be up there.
So really, I mean, I think Cleveland will be the top team because they have a solid roster still, but they're not going to win. But I think
they're
guys
going to be the number one sellers.
Yep. So guys,
is it going to be a Black Friday type sale or?
Well, I would say
Cyber Monday.
I would say if they have more than like 2 years and they're still decently young, I'm going to say more of a Cyber Monday, not a Black Friday.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I could see
More of a Cyber Monday.
Chubb and Zadarius Smith for sure. And then, if a team really wanted to get cute, maybe offering 2 first-round picks for Myles Garrett.
I don't know. He's good, but not 2 first-round picks.
More. Yeah, it's going to be more than that.
You think it'd be more than that?
It's going to be like a second, too, probably. You see what the Bears gave up, even though that was Ryan Pace. Pace, he was thirsty. But they gave up 2 first-rounders, like a third for Khalil Mack.
Well, Khalil Mack was still decently young, though.
He never won Defensive Player of the Year before.
Yeah, Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett's getting up there.
Is he 30?
Well, he's still pretty strong.
Right. He was the first pick in the Mahomes draft. So, yeah, he is getting up there, though, but he's still, what I'm saying?
Oh, I mean,
you picture him opposite of Montez Sweat, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you guys could bring Khalil Mack back home if the Chargers were wanting to, get rid of a couple guys.
Yeah, but I heard that he a Harbaugh guy. Harbaugh like him.
Yeah, Harbaugh probably does like him. Yeah, I'm going to say my main team that's going to sell is going to be the Browns.
Yeah,
or
1-6.
You think they're going to sell Chubb?
I think they will, even though he's a fan favorite. It wouldn't surprise me
because of his injury.
His injury history, and then with losing Watson now, if they weren't 1-6 and they were like 3-4, I would say no. But
they got a really good. Their backup QB is really good too.
Thompson Robinson.
Yeah. And then they have Jameis Winston.
Oh yeah, yep.
Y'all seen that touchdown?
Yeah, I seen that.
That's why he started, huh? But Fields do some shit like stuff like that, like week 1 or 2, but it was a flat.
If this old Rodgers off, he threw his one ball down.
Oh, Rodgers wants a flag. He's gonna start crying.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders though. And sellers.
Ravens
Who?
or sellers?
The Raiders.
Raiders. I thought you said Ravens.
Who are they going to
No, the
sell?
Raiders. I don't know. I've been
Max
hearing a
Crosby
lot
to
of
the Lions.
Crosby, Max Crosby. They got some. Then they still got. What's the name? Hunter.
Hunter Henry.
No, not Hunter Henry. Renfro or something like that. That little slot type.
Renfro. Yeah, it's
Oh, he don't
Is
play
he-
for them anymore.
You don't.
He don't even play in the league right now.
Renfro.
Yeah, he ain't even in the league.
Oh, you mean he's a free agent then?
Yeah, they got after
They got Minshew if they gonna stick with that. The rookie quarterback got hurt today though, but well, not a rookie. The second, yes,
second year
It's
player.
his second year, yeah.
Yeah, the Raiders, I mean, they got Max Crosby, and that's really, I mean, they got
He
a
retired
couple.
later.
Y'all seen him push that coach like that?
Yeah.
That was worse than what Rodgers did. He like real life strong armed him.
Let's see who the. I mean, they got a couple. I'm going to say Max Crosby. If anyone was going to get traded from the Raiders, it'd be Max Crosby.
Yeah, he's not getting traded. I put money on him. They're not going to trade him. He's one of the best defensive linemen.
Yeah, but at the same time, if the Bears called him up and said, "Hey, we're going to give you the Panthers' second-round pick, and we're
They
going to
still
give
won't
you
do it. I guarantee they still
There
won't
you
do
go.
and we're going to give you a contingent
it. They still won't do
first-round
it.
pick
And
Still
Nate
won't do it.
Davis. Don't forget Nate Davis.
that's contingent on sacks. You know, he has to get like 12 sacks, and
Yeah.
it could be another first-round pick, and then some mid picks.
Nate Davis, DeMarcus Walker.
That's like calling up Kansas City and asking to trade for Mahomes.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah,
You think they-
quarterback is a lot different than defensive end, though. I don't know.
I don't see Pierce get rid of him though.
I have noticed though that the NFL is starting to be more like baseball as far as trading and selling and all that stuff. So I do think that they are going to be trading a lot more this year. It'll just depend on who's going to trade who.
Mhm.
So who's
What
the
it is.
one? Who's the top guy if you wanted the Bears to go after someone? Offense, defense. Who's the top guy you'd want to see on the Bears?
He wants Bryce Young for their quarterback.
No, we would have. We had our chance, right?
Yeah,
You know,
you did.
I'll give you two. I'll give you one for offense and defense. Offense, Quentin Nelson or Zach Martin
Well, I don't think Zach Martin's going to have it.
or Trent Williams. But
Yeah, Trent Williams. He got ejected tonight.
defense, I'm gonna go Crosby. What's the guy from the Bengals?
Defense,
Hendrickson.
Right. Yeah,
Hendrickson.
him.
Oh no, you mean the defensive end from?
Yeah, the defensive end. That's
Yeah,
what I meant. The right
Hendrickson.
end. Yeah. Hendrickson. Yeah, him. Crosby or if they shooting for the stars, Myles Garrett, something like that. Hassan Reddick went back to the
he finally signed today.
Jets. So
Now, do you wonder if that is part of the Jets being like, "Hey, agree to this deal and we will trade you," or do you think he's actually going to play for the Jets?
he gonna play.
I think he's in the game tonight, ain't he?
I think
No, I don't think
If-
he is.
I think the Devontae Adams trade brought him, you know what I'm saying? Then he get now he put the big bag to the side for right now and thinking championship, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
he put his ego to the side. Like, all right, I'm gonna get my bag, but right now it's either get traded to a team that's not doing good, trade him to the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? He got no say so really. I don't think he got a no trade clause. It's either that or buy in. He probably was on the phone. Hey, the Adams and Rodgers, like, come on, man. Other defensive players, and he bought in.
I'm going to give you two guys that I want the Vikings to go after. One offense, one defense. Defense, I've already said it. Dexter Lawrence from the Giants. It would take I think 2 to 3 first round picks. I think it would take realistically to get him to Minnesota.
Because he still.
I mean, he's still 26, 27 years old, and he's his contract I think is coming up or something like that. But
hold on, not to cut you off. So what do you think about them? Hunter, what's the name? Danielle Hunter.
Yeah.
Who they replace him with? Who y'all got over there?
They got Jonathan Grenard from Texans. So the Texans took Danielle Hunter, and the Vikings took Jonathan Grenard. And Danielle is more of a guy that you'd want in a 4-3 like the Texans run, and the Vikings run that 3-4, and they need their defensive ends to stand more and as a linebacker. Would I have brought him back? Yeah, I would have brought him back in a heartbeat, but they needed they wanted to go younger. He's 29, 30 years old, and he's had some injuries. So but
defense.
So Dexter Lawrence offense, if the Browns really want to part with him, I'd love to have a 1-2 punch of Nick Chubb and Aaron Jones. Oh, yeah.
Trying to win you a Super Bowl.
With Sam Darnold at quarterback.
But who would be your starter then? Would it be Nick Chubb or Aaron Jones?
They both would.
How would they both be starters?
He said they both would. Put run that fullback.
If they're both running backs, how would they both be starters?
Put Aaron Jones in the slot.
Start off in the split package.
Put Aaron Jones. You'd have Jordan Addison, Justin Jefferson, and then you'd put Aaron Jones out in the slot.
Yeah, man, you're gonna have to stop.
Did you see that grab he had today for 25 yards? He ran 25 yards down the field, and Darnold hit him in stride.
You got to put that controller down, man. You're making too many Madden moves, man. You thinking too.
Hey, I'm just.
That's a good one, though. That's a good one.
I'm just trying to win our team.
But y'all just traded for Cam Akers. Y'all ain't gonna trade for another running back.
I don't like.
He was on our team before, wasn't he?
Yeah, and they let him go because he failed his physical.
They tried to get Khalil Herbert, but they didn't want to give us a second-round pick.
I wouldn't give a second-round pick.
It was. I think he wanted the 5th.
Yeah, and would they trade a conditional 6th and conditional 7th or something like that?
Something like that.
Oh, and what do you want the Cowboys to?
Yeah.
500 or?
You what?
You just wanted to finish. I guess. I mean, you could do the Ravens. You could do a.
Okay. Let me start the Cowboys. Okay, the first
player that you want to
get. Parsons is out. I'd bring in Bosa.
Which
Bosa?
Bosa?
That's the guy. Nick Bosa.
They're not.
You think the Niners would part with him? I think Joey Bosa has a better chance of getting traded.
I don't know. I guess it depends on how desperate the Niners are. But look at all the injuries they have.
Yeah, that is true.
That's a good low key. That's a good because the Niners might be sinking, bro. It might be.
Yeah.
I mean, if the Niners called up the Bears and said, "Hey, you give us your first-round pick this year and a second round next year, we'll give you Trent Williams."
I'm just giving you 2. I'm giving you the Panthers and a 3rd or something.
You know who drafted him, right? If he was
free, he gonna need a contract, I think.
He's already, you might only have 2 years of him left because he's like 37.
If he would have,
I know he was holding out. he wants
If he
some
would have
money.
stayed with the
So
Commanders, he would have been. The Commanders would be unstoppable right now. He was
no,
drafted by
they
the
wouldn't.
Commanders.
They wouldn't have been nothing. No, they never really had a quarterback.
True, but if he's
They
with them right now,
let Kirk go to Minnesota.
Go ahead. There.
RG3, they gave up on him.
yeah.
Even, you know what I'm saying, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Well, what do they call him? Fitz Magic or something like that.
Fitzmagic, yeah.
Do you remember that one
So
play when they drafted
what about
Helmet?
offense?
On that one, I'd probably have to go with Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, you can get that. We both allow that trade. You can get him for a 7th-round pick, right?
But he's also pretty good. You see him play today?
Yeah, he good. That's why we allowing that trade to go through for a 7th-round pick. You can have him. Get him out of our division.
What I missed?
He said that he want Josh Jacobs. We both allow that trade, right? Yeah, take him. Yep. Send him out. Get him out of here.
Yeah, I don't think the Packers are going to do it, but I mean, if you really want to give up the house for him,
yeah, we as NFC North top dogs, we gonna send that letter, and they gonna have no choice but to get him out of there. Send him packing to Dallas.
Or on defense, I would also take Freddie Ward too.
who's he played for?
The 49ers.
49ers. Are you shooting for all? Yeah, you trying to.
You just want to be the Niners.
He's
you shooting
he's
for
definitely
all
a monster.
Yeah, they definitely ain't trading him.
No.
Now here's an interesting thing for you, Owen. If Christian McCaffrey comes back next week, you got a 25-year-old Jordan Mason that's going to be a free agent after this year.
You know they gonna trade him. That's how they always trade their running backs. They back up running backs.
Dallas calls up the Niners and says, "Hey, we'll give you a 3rd, 4th round pick for Jordan Mason
and Elliott."
You know,
they still got Zeke.
Yeah, we picked him up again this year.
He been quiet.
They're old. He's old.
He ain't been doing nothing.
No.
He's with the Patriots last year, and this year we signed him back.
And I never thought Elliott was good. Yeah, he had some flash every now and then, but he was running behind one of the best offensive lines in the league.
Yeah.
And if you look at his stats, you know, he had a great rookie year, but his stats went down every single year. So I think it was more the offensive line. You know, I think myself could have ran behind that offensive line just as good. But no, I think, you know, you get a solid running back like Jordan Mason in there that runs hard. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Jordan Mason would definitely be a key player.
Because y'all in 2nd place, ain't y'all?
No, we're 3rd.
Dang. Oh, yeah, the Commanders. The football team.
Washington football team.
But yeah, have y'all had a division game yet?
Yeah, I think Giants. We beat them.
Yeah, see. Yeah, Jerry gonna be he gonna be shooting for he on the phones now. He got beat like that on his birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still mad about that.
Yeah.
He's over there kicking holes in walls.
Oh yeah, and y'all only 3-3. That ain't y'all right there. The Eagles, y'all want to talk about hot seat?
Yeah, Nick Sirianni.
He's on the hot seat.
Yeah.
Him.
He's very cocky too.
Yeah, yeah. He gonna be next up out of there. Him, probably the Antonio Pierce, the Bengals head coach.
The Saints head coach.
Saints head coach, Jaguars.
Yeah, Doug Peterson ain't good at all.
I think the Giants, I think they're going to give Brian Daboll a chance with a quarterback he chooses in a draft
Mm-hmm.
because
You think they'll
he's a
get rid?
great.
You think they'll get rid of Daniel Jones after this year?
They can get rid of him after this year. His contract is. So I think Daniel Jones is gone, and they'll either sign someone that Dable wants or draft someone that
I,
Dable wants.
I think Daniel Jones to go to the Panthers if they release him from the Giants.
I think Daniel Jones will end up somewhere as a backup and never be seen again.
Kind of like
He getting paid
that's
40 million, ain't he?
Yeah.
Something like that.
All right, so what's the coach who we say? Raiders.
Raiders,
Eagles.
Jacksonville, Philadelphia,
Bengals.
Bengals, and Saints.
Bengals next head coach is gonna be the Bills offensive coordinator. That was Joe Barrow. Was that his coach or offensive coordinator in college?
or
Oh
Burrow.
yeah.
Who is his
Clip
offensive
that.
coordinator?
No, I was saying in college
Oh yeah,
when they won, I think it was Joe Brady. I don't know if he was the head coach or his offensive coordinator, but he with the Bills now. Once they fire they coach, that's gonna be
you think they'll fire the Bills head coach? Or do you think they'll fire Gable?
the Bengals head coach. Yeah,
Oh, the Bengals. Oh, it's Zach Taylor.
Zach Taylor. Yeah,
I don't think they will.
if
They're
you don't,
three. They're
yeah.
3-4, and if let's just say the Steelers lose tonight and the Bucks shock the Ravens tomorrow, that moves the Ravens and the Steelers to 4-3, and the Bengals are 3-4.
Not no in season fire, you know what I'm saying, but he got to win, you know what I'm saying, this year, or
Yep. In season
it's definitely
firings,
his last.
in season firings, I would really the two that stick out to me the most are New Orleans and Jacksonville.
Yeah, they're firing Doug Peterson up this year. I guarantee it.
And then there's two teams that are Cleveland and then the Giants. I think
Yeah,
both
Kevin
those
says,
him
play.
too.
Yeah.
Because Fence, that's when
says,
he
I can't think.
offensive coordinator before.
Yep,
Yeah, he was.
Stefanski. Kevin
He was
Stefanski
for
was the
Freddie Kitchens, wasn't he? The
no.
OC for Freddie.
Stefanski came from Minnesota.
Yeah,
From Minnesota. Okay.
But Stefanski, they're 1-6, but he was told all year that he can't bench Watson. He has to start Watson.
Wow.
Well, he was
they
being
should have
told.
signed Joe Flacco.
Well, he was being told that he has to start Watson. So I think they're going to be done with Watson at the end of the year.
They just gonna eat his money like the.
I think they're going to eat it because realistically, if they keep losing, they're going to have a shot at a top quarterback in this draft, like a Shadur Sanders or someone in the top 5. So I think Cleveland will have a new quarterback next year.
Who? Do they even got their pick?
They should. They should. This last draft was their last year of the giving all their picks to Houston.
The Texans.
I
So
can't
I mean,
believe they paid so much for him.
and gave him $240 million guaranteed.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All for him to lose over and over and over.
Well, he's never been the same since he came back.
No. He was
I mean,
he was suspended that whole year.
And he has, I think I was telling D'Lo last week, he has more, or no, I was telling my dad, he has more civil cases or lawsuits that he's settled than he's thrown touchdown passes for the Browns. It's 23 civil cases to 19 touchdowns. So, I mean, I don't know.
I think they'll be done with him after this year.
I mean, they're going to have to eat a lot of dead cap, but I think they will be done.
Yeah, you see how much the Broncos had to eat to release Russ.
Yep.
One player that stood out to me today, I'll give the highlight of the day is I'm gonna go with Saquon, man. Running over his former team.
Barkley was a stud today. He was a stud.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the Jacksonville and New England game this morning, and I really think that Brian Thomas Jr., that wide receiver for Jacksonville,
he's nice.
He's starting to come on, and some of the catches he was making today, I'm like, that's, almost Justin Jefferson type catches. So I think he
was LSU, right?
Yep. LSU is like wide receiver university, kind of how Iowa's tight end U.
Yeah.
You got LSU getting all these guys out there.
Sit down. Relax. 187 yards.
Let me see
here. Yeah, that on the. We want to put hot seat. We can put the GM too, or we just leaving that for coaches.
Yep.
We can put the Giants GM on there too.
We could do coordinators, GMs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Giants GM after today.
The whole Panthers front office will go.
The problem with
they already got rid of them.
Oh wow! You guys just see that catch by George Pickens right now?
No.
They're gonna show this replay. You need to watch this.
I'm a little behind on you guys from you guys right now. I don't know why.
So it hit the back. It hit the back of the Jets defender's helmet, and he juggled it probably 6 times. Wow, that's impressive. Wow. The problem with the Panthers is the owner, David Tepper.
Yeah.
David Tepper is
Whoa.
Idiot. Yeah. That's impressive.
You see Devonta Adams looking at him? You see Adams over there?
But that was a good catch.
What you were saying?
Oh, the Panthers, part of the owner, that David Tepper, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
He was the one that he wanted Bryce Young. So he was the one that made the push for that trade. And then you fire the head coach, Frank Reich. And then you hire this. They've had, 3 head coaches in 3 years?
Yeah.
You can't build anything.
They should have kept that one interim coach that 1 year.
Well,
I don't know why they hired Doug Peterson. He's terrible.
Was Doug Peterson in? No, he's Jacksonville, isn't he?
Oh, no, sorry. Yep, wrong one. I don't know.
You're talking
Carolina.
Frank Reich.
Yes. I was thinking Jacksonville.
Wow. Some of these catches, holy cow. Russell Wilson's throwing dimes right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he just had to get warmed up.
About.
He just had to get warmed up. That's all he did. He just had to get.
Yeah, the Jets defense gonna be nice though once what's his name come back. Reddick.
Oh, Reddick. Yeah.
Yeah, when Reddick come back, they gonna be.
And realistically, they could still, they win tonight. They could still win that division with, I still think the Bills are going to win it. But, they could sneak in as a wild card team.
One-hand catch.
Who was that?
Damn,
I should have put that parlay with him, man. Good dude. That's one. Hit.
Wow.
Man.
Steelers offense is clicking right now.
Yeah, what they taught, they had good prep talk.
Well, Mike Tomlin probably told him, hey, if you don't perform, I'm firing some of you guys.
Man.
So who y'all giving y'all shine to? A player.
The what now?
Y'all spotlight of the day. Who stood out to y'all?
And that goes to Barkley, like you did. He really performed today. He definitely was top performer. And there's
wow. Offensively, Jared Goff. He's my offensive player of the week.
only because of stats. I mean, he does a lot of his percentage as a QB is pretty high.
The last, up until the fourth quarter, he was perfect for the game.
Yeah.
And then, they sacked him for a fumble and, they threw some incompletions. But throughout, he drove him right down the field, didn't make any really dumb throws at all throughout the game. I didn't watch the Eagles game, but I saw the box scores. Saquon.
It went pretty well.
Saquon obviously was doing Saquon things.
Yeah.
But
he was back in his prime.
I'm going to say Jared Goff had has my offensive player of the week or the day. I don't, unless Derrick Henry runs for 200 yards tomorrow night or Baker Mayfield throws for 500.
Oh, it's possible though.
It is. Because they've done both. Baker's thrown for over 500 and Henry's rushed for over 200. So,
do you remember that game where Kirk threw over 500 yards?
I was watching that game. We were down in Atlanta. I tried getting Dustin to go to that game. I said, Dustin, we're staying the night in Atlanta. It was a Thursday night game. I said, we'll Uber downtown, go to the game. He didn't want to go. And I said, well, I'm not going downtown Atlanta by myself. So we went to the hotel next door, or the bar and grill next door, and we got pretty toasty and went back and watched the game. And apparently I was yelling at Cousins. And I was yelling and screaming, but that's just a Kirk Cousins thing. He'll give you those 500, 400-yard games, and then he'll give you those games where he throws 3 interceptions and 120 yards.
Yeah.
Kind of like against Dallas. What was that? 2-3 years ago in Minnesota,
Yeah,
and
it was like 3-30, something like that,
it was worse
or
than
three
that.
to 40, 3-40.
Yeah, it was like, but like the first drive of the game, Parsons stripped back.
Yeah,
It was the first, and I could tell right there that it was going to be a bit. He'll give you those games where he does, 3 interceptions, 120 yards, and then he'll do, 500 yards, and he does Cousins things. It's weird.
it's that Kirk magic.
Something.
What was the turning point in that game, though? In that Vikings and Lions.
I don't know. It's just like they gave up because they did have a fumble for a touchdown. The Vikings did. It was 29-23 or
No,
29-22.
29-28.
20. No, this is before he got that script touchdown. It was like
Oh,
22 to
yeah.
23, and then he got that. And then he got that touchdown. It was 29-28. Then they went for that field goal and won that game.
Yeah, if they would they went for a 2-point conversion after that.
Yeah, and they missed
And
it.
I think there was questionable pass interference on that. I'm not going to say I thought the defender got there early, but it was like the Vikings almost used all their defensive magic the previous 2-3 drives against the Lions, and then when the Lions got the ball, they marched right down the field and used up all the time. So I would say, 4 minutes in that fourth quarter, the Vikings' defensive magic kind of ran out.
It's like they kind of gave up.
That's what Jared Goff was doing all day, though. He was picking them apart all day, outside of the first quarter. They scored 21 points in the second quarter. So, I mean,
it kind of reminds you that Atlanta and Patriots game in Super Bowl.
Yep. But, they were down, 21-10.
Yeah.
Or 20. They were down, and they kept crawling. They kept crawling. I can't be mad. It was a 1-point game, and
And they still did pretty well.
Against the
It was
Lions.
the game of the day.
And this is supposed to be a year that the Vikings aren't good. So for them to lose by 2 points to last year's NFC champions or NFC championship game team, I can't. And it's like it's the Lions. I have nothing intercepted by the Steelers. Pick 6.
Boy, Aaron Jones is just not Aaron Rodgers is just not having it this.
He hasn't had it for a couple years, but no, I mean I'm looking. I was looking at the Vikings next several weeks. We have the Rams this Thursday. I think that's a win. We have the Colts. I think that's a win. We have the Jaguars. I think that's a win. And we got the Titans. I think that's a win. So what are we going to be, 9-1 before we play the Bears?
I think you guys will make it.
Man,
And look, though, you see Bears got the Commanders, Cardinals, Patriots before we even get to the division.
So
And
it
then
could
we
be
got the
possibly
Packers on the 17th.
So it'll be 2 wins and possibly a win.
So we'll be,
The Commanders will be your toughest game.
yeah. We gonna beat them though. We'll be 7-2.
here's the deal. If the Commanders, you're saying you're going to beat the Commanders. If they don't and they lose, when we go live next time, you got to wear a Cowboys hat.
Yes, and I'll bring it over.
Since you're that if you're that confident in your team,
You got to wear it for the show.
it's worse. I could make you wear a Packers hat.
I bet. It's a bet.
I mean, I'd make the same bet. You know, I think the Vikings are going to win every week anyway. So
Yeah. I'll take that first, the first one.
you know what we need to
The
do?
next live is gonna be on one of y'all.
Since we all hate the Packers evenly, we need to get one of those big cheese heads.
Yes, I need to go get
And then if we make bets like this, the loser, if I say the Vikings are going to win their next 4 games in a row, and if they don't, I got to wear a cheese head. I think we need to do something like that because we all hate the Packers.
Hey, don't worry, D-Lo. I'll get that Cowboys hat dusted off.
No, man. Keep it where it's at. We ain't gonna need it, bro. We got him. What's his name might be hurt.
If Jaden Daniels doesn't play, I mean that's that.
Well, you got Marcus Mariota. You got Marcus Mariota.
But
he's pretty good.
I'm just looking. Cheesehead.
the Bears defense ain't the Panthers, man.
Hell, man. I can get one. Oh.
We got a top 5 defense. Top 10.
I think that's worth $30 to buy one.
For the cheese head.
Yeah. Yeah. That's worth it. I think I'm going to see if I can find one cheaper, but $20, $30, that's worth it.
Especially if D-Lo wins it every week.
Yeah, Melinda love that.
So you don't have one?
Nope. She a damn Packer. She'll like it. That'll make her. But yeah, man. So yeah, Owen, you can keep that hat where it's at, bro. We ain't gonna need it.
I got a whole wall full of them. If you want to pick and choose which one you want.
Caleb Williams. You gonna show out. 300 yards.
300.
All purpose? 300. Throwing.
I'll give you 220 top.
Mm-hmm.
I could see 300 all purpose combined.
I think it's 220. 220 top is what he's going to get for in the air. If that.
It's gonna be that game, especially if it's him versus Daniels. You got to think about it, Caleb. You know what I'm saying? This is he got what rookie of the week against me over me like twice already. You know what I'm saying? And I'm number 1, he number 2. They already saying he running off with the rookie of the year. I got to come out and show.
I don't know if Brian Thomas, that receiver for Jacksonville, if he keeps doing what he's doing, he might sneak up on you guys.
Yeah, but Caleb keep up, stay healthy.
There's a couple of them out there that are
looking good, man. That 4 touchdowns could have been like 5.
Hey, I agree. I think Caleb's really good too. But that ain't gonna stop you from wearing a Cowboys hat.
Dude,
yeah.
D-Lo, did you see your schedule? You got the Packers defense, the Vikings defense, the Lions defense, the Niners defense, the Vikings defense.
That's why we gotta win these.
Let's stop and go back. The Niners
we gotta win these.
Beat up, though.
We gotta win these games that's coming up. That's why that Colts game hurt it early in the year. We supposed to win that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Niners are beat up. I get that, but they still seem to always play hard no matter what. But I mean, that's still even the Patriots defense. Go get something, buddy.
Warren. That's who Fred Warner is off the 49ers.
Yeah,
He's
you got
going.
the Patriots
Yeah,
defense okay though, but they in tank mode, so X them
They
out.
are.
you have
They're
Nick Bosa and Fred Warner
Who
on the.
knows what they gonna be when we play them, the 49ers. Will they be all healthy? You know what I'm saying? Would they be healthy? Or will
Tre'Davious
we
Ward, is
catch?
he still on the Niners? Tre'Davious Ward. I don't know if he still is or not.
I think he is. I think the Niners have been pretty much bringing everybody back. It seems,
Yeah.
but
Because you got Fred Warner, Tre'Davious Ward, Nick Bosa, and a couple other studs on defense there.
oh, someone's hurt.
Players are coming over and rubbing his legs and talking to him.
Oh, yeah, that was bad.
Someone's hurt pretty bad for the Jets. It looks like.
Yeah.
Huh. That's just. I was just looking at your guys' schedule. That's a gauntlet of
Yeah.
pretty
60.
decent defenses.
Yeah, it get tough after, we had a light schedule to open. Somewhat light,
Which, and that's, the Vikings, they had their hardest part of the schedule through this Lions game, and now they hit their easier part of the schedule. But, man, really the worst defense I think you guys play is the Seahawks.
That's a bad offense, too.
Your
he's
last
gonna be Caleb. He
4, 5, 6, 7. Last 8 games, your worst.
Caleb
defense.
will be tested. You know what I'm saying? So it's good that he catching on and getting better week by week right now. So when he get up,
I mean, really, for the Vikings, I was kind of hoping we would have like a 5-12 year and get a top 10 pick. But now I think if they were to lose, 10 games, I would kind of be upset with the way they started. The Bears, say they finish, 7-10. It's pretty solid offensive lineman in that little area right there. You grab.
Yeah, you said 7-10.
Oh, I'm saying if you do, like,
I think it'd be like 11-6. 11-6.
Like
possibly.
with the Bears and the Vikings, I'm thinking of it as you have your rookie quarterback.
All right, going into the right. Yeah.
You keep building, so the Bears, they need an offensive lineman. If you finish 7-10 or 6-11, you get a top lineman. That's why I was kind of hoping this year the Vikings would finish, 5-12, you get a top 10 pick, and get that nose tackle they need. But the way it's going now, I'd be very surprised if any team out of the NFC North, if anyone's under 500.
I don't think anybody out of the NFC North is going to get a top 10 pick.
No. I mean, it would really take some.
Yeah.
It would either, the Bears would have
major collapse.
The Bears have to have a major collapse, or the other had. I just don't see the Vikings with their next 4 games having a major collapse. I mean, they're going to at least, at least win 9 games there. The Packers, they seem like they know what they're doing sometimes. Yeah, touchdown Pittsburgh. Man, so how stupid did if the Jets can't get their offense clicking, how stupid do the Jets look?
Yeah. I know they're trading for all these powerhouses. We can't do anything.
Who they gonna go get next? They gonna go sign his former left tackle, Bakhtiari. What's his name?
Bakhtiari?
Yeah. Bring back
You'd have to replace that Tyrone Smith from Dallas, Owen's old guy.
Yeah, he was.
He ain't been doing. Yeah.
Yeah, he's washed up.
Yeah, they getting Tomlin fired up.
Nah, I still think the Jets are going to pull this game out.
No.
Aaron Rodgers is going to do Aaron Rodgers things.
No. You see that Hail Mary last week, though?
Mhm.
I missed. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Where
Is that his only catch?
Lazard,
Yeah.
where he threw that Hail Mary to Lazard, just
Yeah,
up in
'cause
the
I
air.
had 25 yards.
He had a couple catches, but man, Russell Wilson, he's 11 for 23. Not very accurate, but
No. Well, look who he's playing, too. He's playing the Jets, so he looks like a rock star here.
Get out of there. Yeah.
man. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I just keep looking at the standings. I can't believe some of these teams are as bad as they are.
Yeah. The injury bug hit them early. Well, they
Also,
didn't make the right adjustments over the offseason.
you know, if the Jets lose tonight, Buffalo has a 3-game lead in the division.
I think Buffalo will take the division.
It's arguably the worst division in football this year.
That's facts.
Actually, you know, the AFC South with Houston, Indy, Jacksonville, and Tennessee, outside of Houston, those 3 teams are garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, Dallas really needs to win next week because they'd be 4-3. You know, they need to.
I hope they lose the rest of the season, to be honest. Get a top 10 pick.
Get a top 10 pick and take a quarterback.
Yeah. Well, they're not going to take quarterback because Jerry Jones. He wants to get his money's worth.
Oh, they do what
A lot of
Atlanta.
money worth.
They do what Atlanta did. They signed Cousins and then drafted Penix.
Maybe that's what they need to do. They need to draft a quarterback to light a fire underneath Dak.
But they need to do something.
I agree.
Yeah, Dak's married to Dallas, and
Well, Jerry won't. He hates change. He won't change it unless he has to.
You need a GM, man.
Yeah, he thinks he can run a team. He can't. The guy's a dumpster fire.
well, he's just thinking, well, it worked in the 90s. It can work now.
Yeah.
But I think the guy that was running it in the 90s, wasn't that Jimmy Johnson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the reason, you know, and they fleeced Minnesota for Herschel Walker.
Well,
but hey,
Well, that's why he left too, because Jerry Jones wanted to have full control.
well, you know that's why Dallas won all those championships, right? It's because of Minnesota. Yeah.
Because Minnesota was losing.
Well, they fleeced them on the Herschel Walker deal.
Oh,
They traded away, like, you know, all those picks ended up, you know, one of those picks ended up being Aikman, and they gave up half their offensive line. Yeah, this game, man, it's only the third quarter. The game could get interesting. All right.
Yeah.
I better get out of here. My kid wants me to go get him in bed.
all right. Yeah, I better go to the shower real quick. Next week, same time.
Same time, man. Same thing, man.
Same time. Hopefully I can figure out my headphones so I can
Yeah,
actually.
man. Appreciate y'all for the.
Oh, no problem. We'll be here
give
same
us
time next week.
We'll be here.
All right. Hey,
All right.
D'Lo, make sure to get your head ready for my Dallas hat.
Nope. Not this week.
I'll see you guys later.
There you
All right.